Hey guys, last week we had a $500 sales week, so we wanted to jump on and talk to you about what sold and what you should be looking for when you thrift to resell.
First things first, I got these Nike golf shoes at a thrift store for $12 and sold them for $35 plus shipping.
We got these Columbia ski pants from our mystery clothing palette, and we sold them on eBay for $20.
We got this Disney backpack. We actually got it in a bundle with a bunch of other things. It smelled like smoke, so I had to get all the smoke smell out of it. But when I did, we eventually got $7 plus shipping for it. I also got this Star Wars hat from that same bundle I was talking about and sold it for $6 plus shipping. We also got this chicken nugget backpack. It's a McDonald's backpack.
Caleb loves McDonald's.
I do. Couldn't pass it up. We picked it up and sold it for about $7 plus shipping. I also got these Air Jordans there. They also smelled like smoke, and I had to soak them to get the smell out, and they really weren't in the best condition. It looked like a kid took a Sharpie to them. So I put all that in the description, and they actually sold for $16 really quickly. And the person who bought them, it was going to California, and they paid $20 to have it shipped to them. Crazy.
So you might be wondering why we bought all that stuff that smells like smoke, but we actually put a Craigslist ad out looking to buy shoes and different name brand items when we were trying to scale up a little bit more, find new ways to source. And so this couple reached out to us about some items they had. They looked great in the photos, but then we drove over there and it smelled like smoke a little bit.
It smelled like smoke a lot.
Yeah, but they spent so much time like pulling out the items. They literally set up like this little shop for us that we kind of felt bad. And so we got some things. And Caleb, luckily, he salvaged them. He's a pro at getting the smoke smell out of stuff. So we might have to do a video on how to do that if you ever have anything that smells like smoke. But we got a few things and we did manage to salvage them.
Yes, I am a pro at getting the smell of smoke out of stuff because I was a chain smoker in high school and I had to hide it from my parents.
Oh my gosh, that's not true at all. Sometimes Caleb makes these things up. I'm like, what are you talking about? I got these Levi shorts at Salvation Army and sold them for $11 on eBay. They weren't in the best condition, so I accepted a little bit of a lower offer actually. But Levi's are a great brand of jeans to get, especially the vintage ones and the silver tab ones. If you find those are a good buy. I also got these Allegria clogs you saw in our last video. We picked them up at a garage sale for $1 and I hadn't really heard of them, but they sold quickly for $25, so that was a good find. We got this Vera Bradley wallet for 50 cents at a garage sale, and it sold for $9 on eBay. Vera Bradley is hit or miss with selling online. If you can get it for really cheap, go for it. But if it's priced a little higher, you definitely want to look up the style. If it's a newer style, it can sell for more. If it's older, maybe don't go for it. We got this Disney vintage Tinkerbell mug at the thrift store by our house for 29 cents and sold it for $11 on eBay.
Now with Disney, you do have to be careful because there's a ton of Disney stuff listed on eBay. Luckily for us, this mug, there wasn't too many listed and there was a lot sold, so it was able to sell quickly. But for a lot of Disney stuff, you want to go ahead and look up comps for it to see if it's actually selling at all.
We sold this graphing calculator for $53 on eBay. We talked in one of our previous videos about how graphing calculators are great finds at the thrift store or garage sales, so definitely be on the lookout for those. As we're making this video, we actually just got an offer on this Free People tank top that I got at $1 for a pound sale, and we sold it for how much?
$11.55.
Yeah, $11.55 going to Colorado. Easy sale. One thing I also love about eBay is that when we get a sale, if we have the sound on our phone on, it comes on this cha-ching, and it's like the best sound. You hear it and you're instantly like rush of endorphins, like, oh, did we just make a sale? I got this J. Crew dress from Salvation Army half off sale for about $4 and ended up selling it for We got this J. Crew dress at the Salvation Army half off sale for $4 and sold it for $15 on eBay.
We got these 3D glasses that go to an LG TV. We got them at a thrift store near our house. We paid, I think, $2.50 for each one, and we got 3 of them. And we actually sold 2 of them for $70 plus shipping on eBay. I got these Pumas at a garage sale for $5 and sold them for $25. I go to this garage sale just about every week. He has it in a barn, actually, and he always has at least one pair of shoes for me, so I picked them up for $5 and made an easy $25 in just a couple weeks. So this next one wasn't my best find. I picked up this Guitar Hero game at a garage sale thinking that it was going to be worth some money. Took it home and realized the disc was all scratched up. So I just listed it for what I paid for it for $1, and somebody eventually picked it up. So I made approximately $0 on that.
And looking back, we probably could have just donated that, considering was it worth their time? But I mean, at least when you're starting out your sales, you can get good reviews from things like that and just get more traffic to your store by having good deals and things for cheap. So sometimes it can be worth it if you know you're making more sales and getting more traffic and getting good reviews. I got this CC top at the $1 for a pound sale at Salvation Army, and at first I almost listed it for $9.99 thinking, I don't know this brand, it's probably not worth that much, so I'm just gonna list it for $10, but I ended up listing it for more and sold it for $24. Apparently the brand does pretty well, and this random CC top sold for a good amount, probably spent like 10 cents on it and sold it for $24, so that was exciting. Sometimes you might have an item that you're unsure of if it's really worth more, and you might consider listing it for less like I did with that item, but you can sometimes make more than you expect on an item if you just list it a little bit higher, because worst case, you just lower the price over time until someone buys it. But I think I listed this for $29.99 and had best offer on, so that's important to keep the best offer on so people can send you offers. And then someone sent me the offer for $24 and I accepted it.
We picked up this PDF scanner at our local thrift store. We picked it up for $7. We originally thought it was $2.99, but it ended up being $7.99, so I guess $8. Yeah. And it took a while to sell. We eventually sold it for $12 plus shipping, and the guy seemed very happy with it. We didn't make too much money, but we did get a really good review on it, so we're happy.
I really thought that the price on this item was $2.99. They like write it in black crayon on the items or something that comes off, but I really thought it said $2.99. But then I was checking out with some other items. They cashed me out. I paid, and I was like, this seems like a little bit more than I was expecting. And so I looked back and the item was $7.99. So I was like, what? But they couldn't return the item because it was at a thrift store, and this thrift store doesn't do returns. So it worked out though. We got a couple bucks and we made some money. So got a good review.
Whose fault do you think it is? Is it Anna's fault or is it the thrift store's fault? Put it in the comments below.
We got this Takara retro striped Are you okay? Bless you.
Just carry on.
We got this Takara retro striped button-up top for 50 cents, actually in our last video, and sold it for $10.
So we got this Build-A-Bear Harry Potter owl from our local thrift store for, I think, $1, and ended up selling it to $25 to somebody in Canada. So we don't sell internationally personally, but on eBay, you can have it to where you do it through eBay's global shipping program. And how this works is we send it to eBay in Kentucky, and from there, they will do all the international packaging and fill out the customs form and send it to the customer. So it takes a while for it to get to the customer, but hopefully when they get it, they will be very happy.
We actually just recently watched all the Harry Potters. Caleb had never seen them before, and I've been trying for years now to get him to watch them with me, and he finally caved in and watched them. And what did you think?
It's pretty good. I mean, it's just a bunch of hocus pocus.
We sold this vintage City Triangles red and white polka dot dress on eBay for $15. And this is actually something I had in my closet for a couple years, and it just didn't really fit me anymore. Haven't worn it in a long time, so we sold that for $15. If you have stuff in your closet that doesn't fit you anymore, you haven't worn in a long time, you're just not using it, it's taking up space, just list it. I mean, that is such a great way to make some extra money and clear up space in your home. This Athleta cardigan we sold for $15, and we actually got this from the palette that we bought, the mystery palette, and we sold it for $15. We actually accepted a best offer on that one. We had it listed a little bit higher, but we thought, let's just get some more things moving out of our store.
I got these Nike skateboarding shoes. I actually got them at the same thrift store on the same day that I got the Nike golf shoes. And I ended up selling these on Facebook for $40, and I believe I paid $8 for them. So a nice little flip on those.
We sold this light purple sparkle nightwear dress new with tags for $15 on Poshmark. I got it for $2.99 and new with tags, so I was excited, but I ended up selling it for only $15 because when I got it home, I saw that there was like a little run on the front. It wasn't super noticeable, but it was a little bit flawed, so that's why I only sold for $15. Lastly, I sold some beachy t-shirts. So I actually sold 3 bundles of t-shirts, and I do what's called these beachy t-shirt mystery bundles on my Poshmark. I'm actually gonna have a whole video on that about how these mystery bundles of t-shirts kind of blew up for me when I was not expecting it. So I sold a couple bundles of those, 6 t-shirts total. I made $60 on that, and each t-shirt only cost me $2. It's always very exciting when those sell for me. Keep an eye out for my future video on beachy t-shirt mystery bundles and my success with those, and how you can start your own mystery bundle and make over $1,000 or more on that.
So this was a good week for us. We had about $500 in sales.
And that was combined with Facebook Marketplace, Poshmark, and eBay, but most of our sales were on eBay.
Thank you so much for watching our video.
If you liked it, please hit the like button down below and subscribe if you want to see more videos on side hustles and saving money.
We'll see you on the flip side.